Happy Father's Day to all them fellas out there, and I just want to say, take the next 10 minutes to chill out, relax, put your feet up and watch Liberty Lockdown. This is Ready for Bite. Yeah, happy Father's Day and welcome to this episode of Liberty Lockdown, and this one being called Ready for Bite. We're going to have head-to-head in a moment. We're also going to be having a special Ready for Bite challenge. You don't want to miss it, it's hot stuff. And we will be having our message on the move. And we have made some changes to door-to-door, head-to-head, because let's face it, it was supposed to be a quick-fire question round, and yet it was getting so slow and long. So I've cut it down, less questions, and cut down the edit too. Let's see if our new contestants can knock off Matt and Sally off their perch of knowledge. Over to head-to-head. And so we're here for door-to-door, head-to-head, and for this week I found the biggest door in the world is a roller shutter door. Let's see who's behind it. It's a Dave and it's a Bella! So we're here outside the biggest door ever, and we have Dave over here. Say hi, Dave.
Hi, Dave.
Hi, Dave. For you guys who don't know, Dave runs our welcome team at church and also runs some of the admin for the food bank. And say hi, Tara! Tara's here, she's our food bank warehouse manager, and you've probably seen her doing signing with kids too. And we're here, of course, again with Matt and with Sally. So, are you ready, guys? We're playing a special head-to-head, door-to-door challenge, and it is all about food questions because this episode is Ready for Bite. So, are you ready to try and knock Matt and Sally off their perch?
Yes.
Then let's play door-to-door, head-to-head. Which type of beans are used to make baked beans? Is it haricot or cannellini?
Haricot. Haricot.
What does IPA stand for? Indian Pale Ale or Indian Premium Ale?
Indian Pale Ale.
Indian Pale Ale.
Which year did Great British Bake Off first appear on TV? Was it 2010 or 2012?
2010. 12.
Which flower does the spice saffron come from? Is it the orchid or the crocus?
Orchid.
Orchid.
Which of these is a type of mushroom? Tiger's tail or lion's mane?
Lion's mane.
Lion's mane.
How many bottles of champagne in a Nebuchadnezzar? Is it 12 or 20?
20. 20.
What is the hottest chili? Is it the Carolina Reaper or the Ghost chili?
Ghost chili. Ghost.
Ladyfinger is a variety of which fruit? Is it banana or melon?
Melon. Guess. Melon.
How many cups of tea are drunk in the UK on an average day? Is it 165 million or 16.5 million?
16.5. 16.5.
Which nuts are used in marzipan? Is it hazelnut or almond?
Almond.
Correct.
Almond.
Helps you work, rest and play. Name a chocolate bar.
Mars.
Oh, well done. Didn't even need the options. It's Snickers or Mars.
Mars.
How many segments are inside most oranges? Is it 10 or 12?
12. 12.
What alcohol do you traditionally use to flame a Christmas pudding? Is it cognac or brandy?
Brandy. Brandy.
Which nut do you find in pesto? Is it pine nuts or chestnuts?
Pine nuts.
Pine nuts.
What is Japanese sake made from? Is it soybean or rice?
Rice. Rice.
Let's start up the scores! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9! Let's top up the scores! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9! So our new winners of door-to-door, head-to-head are Tara and Dave! So welcome to the Liberty Lockdown Challenge and Ready for Bite. The challenge is I have got to get off my chicken.
More chicken.
My chicken.
More chicken.
My chicken.
More chicken.
My chicken. So the challenge is I've got to eat 5 of these chicken nuggets, but they are going to be dipped in chili sauces
Hot
that get
sauce.
progressively hotter. So we have a 2 chili sauce here, and this one is called green Savina habanero. The next one is a 3 chili sauce, which is a peri peri chicken or piri piri. I actually don't like piri piri. And then the next one, what does this say, Joel?
But.
This is butt, butt sauce. So this is a 4 chili butt sauce. Number 4 is a 5 chili sauce, and that is scorpion pepper.
Oh, poisonous.
Scorpion pepper sauce. And
And
then
the last one is our hottest chili sauce. Try out our own risk.
this is a Carolina Reaper chili, which is, I think, the hottest chili in the world. Do I like spicy food?
Yes.
I used to dip my finger in Nanny's mustard and then I put it in my mouth because I thought it was tomato sauce.
So I've got to put it in my mouth, eat it, and I've got to wait 30 seconds before I can move on to the next one.
Wait, Daddy,
Yeah.
I don't like to dip. I like to dab.
We have here a glass of milk, which I'm not allowed to drink. If I drink it, then I lose the challenge. Being a bird. Shh, we're filming here.
Be quiet! I'll scare away. Be quiet!
Very good, Joel.
So, are we ready to play Ready for Bite? So over to chili sauce number 1. This is a 2 pepper chili sauce. Let's go with chili sauce number 1.
Yeah.
That's it. Are we ready?
Quick.
Oh, it smells strong.
Where's he? Oh! It smells like pickles.
Go on, I dare you, Joel, to put a bit on your finger and taste it. Do you want some milk? Is
Oh my gosh.
Is that hot? Here we go. Number 1. Ready? Good chicken bite. Here comes the heat. That is hot. Next up we have the, which one? What's this called? Piri piri.
I'm not dipping my finger into this one.
Here we go.
Nope.
So piri piri. This has got 3 chilies. This one's a grower. Couldn't taste any heat. Yeah, it's at the back of the throat now. Woo-hoo! I'm starting to sweat. I've got a sweaty lip. I'm gonna have a plain.
Shove it in your
I love chicken.
So do I. Chicken!
Right, that's number 2 done. Next up, we have.
Okay, have I? You want to put it all around.
Now this one. This
Oh,
one.
it stinks.
This one smells hot.
But
That one's very acidic. This one's getting hotter and hotter.
2 more left. 2 more left.
You don't have to be scared of me eating chili. I am sweating.
No, I don't want to eat it because I just don't want to taste it.
You don't want to look because you don't want to taste it, because we all know we taste through our eyes.
Well, we have a hole through our eyes.
Do you want me to feed you chicken through your eyes? Sauce number 4. This one is scorpion pepper. So this is 5 chilies on the front.
Second biggest.
Scorpion pepper, and we've got Skylar in shot now. Say hi, Skylar. Good. That is a lot of chili sauce. So I'm getting. This one tastes better. Flavour on this one's good.
Okay. I'll smell
And
it.
now comes the heat.
Smells like smarty.
Oh man. Oh, touch my eyes. Touch my eyes.
Help, Daddy!
Woo!
Get the water!
They're hot.
Last one.
All right, can we get a move on? Because my lips are starting to burn now.
Okay.
This has been longer than 30
Okay,
seconds.
okay.
It's burning my mouth. This is starting to bite. Oh, chilies do bite. Oh, man, it's like little scorpions.
I know,
stinging.
Daddy.
Because you had the scorpion one.
Last chili sauce, it is Carolina Reaper chili sauce, and this brand says our hottest chili sauce ever. This one, that's a lot of chili sauce.
I know.
Girl. Oh my word.
To be fair, that's a lot. Eat it!
Would you like a bite, Skylar?
No.
Look at it.
Am I ready for bite? Let's go.
Quick.
That's quite hot. Ooh! So that was the Ready for Bite challenge. I am ready now for my well-deserved glass of milk. Cheers. And so we move on to our Message on the Move segment. We are week 3 into our 5-week Ready series. And as you know, this one is Ready for Bite. And I was reminded the other day, whilst at the top of Castle Hill, I got bitten by a little puppy. He nipped me on the finger. And it reminded me of a few times in my life where I've been bitten. I remember when I was probably 4 or 5 at, I think it was preschool or nursery, when a friend of mine, we were playing with cars and the little dude bit me on my hand and it really hurt and it wasn't a particularly nice experience. And then another time I remember as a teenager, I was babysitting for some folk and their dog jumped up on the side to eat some food off the side, and I went in to try and get him down and he bit me on my arm, only gently, but then came after me quite scarily as well. And then even into adulthood, I remember being bitten by my first child. He must have been about 9 months old, and he would just randomly bite me and mummy all the time. And the theme that runs through all of them experiences is that I got bitten by something that I didn't see coming. I didn't expect it. I couldn't defend it. I couldn't plan to stop it. And I have to say that in every case, I did not respond to the situation. I mean, in a measured and controlled way. But in every case, I reacted with little or no control and pretty much made things worse. My last message was Ready for Height, about building something of value in your life. And I believe it's good to know up front, if we're ever going to build anything of significance, we are going to get bitten in the process. There's a great story in the Bible about the Apostle Paul. One day he was building a fire and he was bitten by a snake, and his response was just to shake it off and carry on. And it's a great picture of us, of building something in our life that we're going to be attacked from nowhere. We're not going to see it coming. And if we're going to build anything of height, if you want to build anything of height, then you need to be ready for the bite. Not in the sense that we should be ready to stop every attack, but ready in the knowledge things, circumstances, people will attack you. Things will bite you that you did not see coming. And so I want to say, be ready for the bite. Know you are going to get bitten. Because accepting it beforehand that you're going to get bitten impacts your response when it does inevitably happen. Like my chili challenge just a few minutes ago, it was no surprise to me when it started to hurt, when the chili started biting back at me. And if you think about the Apostle Paul, sure, this dude just got bitten by a snake, but that was in the middle of thing after thing after thing that just bit. He'd been in jail for ages, been on trial just for being a Jesus follower. He got transported to Rome, which sucks in itself. That was no cruise. And whilst at sea, 14 nights of storm, being battered and battered with no food, and eventually being shipwrecked on the island of Malta. Talk about a bad couple of weeks for the Apostle Paul. Yet after all that, when he's making a fire to try and dry off from being shipwrecked, he was bitten by a snake. And what did he do? He just shook it off. You know, the bottom line is, expect to be bitten, knowing there's nothing you can do about it. And when it happens, you've got to shake it off and carry on, just like the Apostle Paul. So when you're bitten, whatever that situation looks like for you, I want to encourage you not to react, but to respond with a measured response, confident in the fact that he's got your back. You know, Peter, one of the disciples of Jesus, said these words, that our adversary prowls around like a roaring lion, seeking someone to devour. And we can, in our moments, with our reactions, turn being bitten once into being devoured. You know, the Apostle Paul could have fallen to the ground, screaming, "Why me, God, why me?" and allowed the situation, the bite, to devour his faith, his confidence, his perseverance. But he didn't. He simply shook it off into the fire. You know, I imagine in Paul's mind, when he was bitten by that snake, he just thought, yep, figures. And I want to say, don't let one thing that bites at you devour you. See it for what it is, a little snake that needs shaking off. So are you ready for bite? Are you prepared in the fact that sometimes life is going to bite? Peter went on to say that do not be surprised at the fiery ordeal that has come on you to test you, as though something strange were happening to you. You know, in short, Peter, the rock on which Jesus said he'd build his church, was saying, don't be surprised when you get bitten. You're going to get bitten, Be ready. Not so you can stop it or mitigate the risk or see it coming or get out of the way. No, you're gonna get bitten by the things you didn't see coming. So be ready for it. In that, sure, be surprised when it happens, but don't be surprised that it happens. I want to say that again. Sure, be surprised when it happens, but don't be surprised that it happens. In doing so, in being ready for the bite, when the teeth sink in, we can choose to respond in a measured way instead of being devoured by the situation. So let us be like the Apostle Paul, ready for the bite, so that when it comes, we can simply shake it off. Do you understand in life you will be bitten? And are you ready for the bite? Well, that is it for this episode of Liberty Lockdown. If you are watching us on Facebook, then please go over to our YouTube channel and subscribe and click on the notification bell so you get notified every time we upload a new episode. Have a great week, guys. Only 3 weeks until we can meet in the Carnegie Rooms. Happy Father's Day. We shall see you next Sunday.